Raptors fans rejoice, our stress levels can finally decrease as Masai Ujiri has finally signed his contract, becoming vice chairman as well as president of the Toronto Raptors. So in this video, we're going to look at the impact Masai Ujiri has on the Raptors and also something a little bit puzzling about the timing of this contract. Let's get into it. Welcome NBA and Raptors fans to Amateur Hour Sports. This is the channel where you get NBA content with a focus on the Toronto Raptors at least 4 days a week. That is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. This is your Friday episode where we're talking about Masai Ujiri and his new contract with the Toronto Raptors. So if you like what we see from today's video and you want more of myself talk about the NBA and the Raptors in videos and content just like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below to show support to the channel on our road to 6,000 subscribers. We are well on our road to get there after just hitting 5,000 early in the week. Thank you so much for your support coming in the channel very recently. If you want more NBA content as well, you can check it out on Twitch. Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, we go live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time to talk everything basketball. Link is in the description. But let's get down to business today. We're talking about Masai Ujiri, his new contract, and we've been complaining all week about Masai Ujiri not having his contract signed. I've been talking a lot about the fact that he needs to sign this thing to make sure that we are set for the future, because we can't live in this ambiguous state as Raptors fans wondering about the future, wondering what the future is going to hold. Because if fans are wondering what the future is going to hold, what are the players going to be wondering if he still hasn't signed the contract? But finally, we have confirmed that Masai Ujiri has signed his contract. Like I said in the intro, not only is Masai Ujiri the president of the Toronto Raptors, he has upgraded his title to vice chairman and president of the Toronto Raptors. So a little bit of an upgrade there. We don't know the specifics of the contract just yet, but apparently it is a long-term deal, and I'm sure Masai Ujiri is going to get paid for this, and he absolutely deserves it. Masai Ujiri, as the Woj described, is the architect of the 2019 NBA championship team from the Toronto Raptors. The trade DeRozan for Kawhi Leonard was really what vaulted us into that contention, like super level of being able to go and win that NBA championship, and a lot of player performances, a lot of great player performances collided at the same time. I'm looking at you, Fred VanVleet, but Masai Ujiri has returned. This is great for the franchise, and this de-stresses me a lot because Masai Ujiri, as we always say on this channel, Masai Ujiri knows best. He knows what he's doing. He always knows what he's doing. Even when it seems like he doesn't, and it currently kind of seems like he doesn't know what he's doing, he always knows best. And the impact he has on this franchise is coming in as general manager in 2013. He completely turned his team around into what was a bit of a laughing stock, the Toronto Raptors. He turned them into an NBA champion, and it didn't happen overnight. It took years and years and years of work to help us get there. And we take the hard route. We take the hard route. We're not like the Los Angeles Lakers. We can't just figure it out in free agency. The Raptors don't get free agents, and understanding we don't get free agents is, look at the free agent track record since Masai Ujiri has come into the team. Like, the notable free agents that the Toronto Raptors have brought in since Masai Ujiri took over are CJ Miles, Rondae Hollis-Jefferson, Luis Scola, and DeMarre Carroll. And, these are guys who were as free agents on other teams decided to come play for the Raptors. Obviously, he did a great job, and he was instrumental in keeping DeRozan. He was instrumental in keeping Kyle Lowry. And these are necessary things for the franchise to progress. But, getting new players has never been the Raptors' strong suit. So how are we able, as a team who didn't have a single lottery pick because we were always good enough every year that we didn't have any lottery picks, a team who didn't have any lottery picks, who didn't have any notable free agents, how did that team manage to turn into an NBA champion in 2019? The Raptors are the only team in the lottery era where they won a championship without a single player on their team selected in the lottery. We don't even get the notable free agents either. It's because Masai Ujiri accumulates and just works towards this goal, and he has these little things along the way to get there. It's kind of like Kyle Lowry. It's all these little things that he does well to get us to our goal, the ultimate goal of an NBA championship. And he always wanted to do it. He always wanted to win it in Toronto, and he kept his promise there. He won it in Toronto, 2019 championship, because of the work that the front office, especially Masai Ujiri, has done with the franchise to get us to that position. But now we're in a state where Raptors fans are starting to panic a little bit about the current state of affairs for the team. We're coming off a season where we're the 7th worst record in the league. We did tank a bit. Masai Ujiri, in fact, admitted to tanking in his postseason press conference. So what are we going to do this season? And it does seem like the way the free agency season is going so far that we're not going to be a great team. And I struggle to see this team really getting into the playoffs. I think they can get into like a low playoff seed, but I think they will seriously struggle to get there. We're wondering, with all these free agents available, Why are we not trying to go after any of them? And, Masai Ujiri has never been one to go and get a free agent that's overpaid. If he thinks that he's overpaying, even if it's a player that is going to help this team, usually, he wouldn't go after a guy like that. He prefers to build through the draft. He prefers to build through trades. We always talk about Masai can fleece other teams. And right now, he is putting together a very talented and versatile young core. And this is a situation where the Raptors, they just want to stay in the mix here. They just want to stay with this good core, and they can pivot at an instant. We're ready to go strike when the deal becomes available. But the way the East has completely strengthened this offseason, maybe now isn't the best time to go and be a good team. Maybe Masai Ujiri has recognized that. But truthfully, I am a little bit confused about the state of affairs within the Toronto Raptors at this given moment. I feel like that we are not conducting the best business at this moment. However, we always say on this channel, Masai knows best. And if he thinks, we lay back, we use our core, let's see how they develop, and then let's see how we can position ourselves. Let's see how each of these players position themselves, because we have a lot of question marks that we need answering. Can Pascal Siakam bounce back to that All-NBA form? Is Gary Trent going to take a jump? Is OG Anunoby going to take another jump? Is Fred VanVleet going to take another jump? How good is Scotty Barnes going to be for this team? A lot of question marks about the core, and we need to understand what we are maybe before making that win now type of move. We were so, just always top 4 in the East, but we never quite threatened in the playoffs until we traded DeMar DeRozan for Kawhi Leonard. We had to make that one home run type of move, but we calculated, we waited, and when the moment came, the right moment came for the Raptors, we made it. LeBron left the Eastern Conference, and that was the time to go for it all, and Masai Ujiri did that, and maybe that was just coincidence, but I feel like it was calculated in a way, and I think that we're kind of trending towards something like that again here. But Masai Ujiri, one qualm I have with this, one little problem I have with this is I feel like this took too long to get settled. There was so much uncertainty over the course of the last few months from Raptors fans. Now, internally, we don't know what the players were thinking, what the players were feeling, if the players knew anything, if MLSE knew anything. My thinking is that this contract, this arrangement, has been done for quite some time because Masai Ujiri has been business as usual with the Toronto Raptors, as Bobby Webster continues to allude to. And I feel like this has been done. And I feel like if this has been done and this has been kind of already accomplished, the Raptors waited for something to go wrong before they could reveal this and get the fans happy again. Because 2 days ago, before this contract had been confirmed, Raptors fans were in agony online about the way free agency was going. But then Masai Ujiri signs, and all of a sudden we're a big happy family again. We're all together again. So maybe the Raptors, the organization, waited for a moment when the fans needed something to rally behind, because maybe there wasn't enough from the free agency period, and they went with it here. They went with the announcement here. That's my theory about the situation. This comes based off of absolutely nothing. I don't have any sources. This is based on the way I perceive the turn of events. I believe that this Masai Ujiri situation has been sorted, and we needed to wait in order to get this information because the Raptors wanted to release it at a point that Raptors fans needed to hear. And my goodness, did we need to hear this. I have been stressed out about this situation. I always maintain a good amount of confidence that Masai Ujiri was going to return, but finally, it is confirmed he's returning. And as I mentioned earlier in the summer, when the season just ended, the most important thing for the Raptors to accomplish this offseason is to get Masai Ujiri re-signed, because, we're obviously not in a moment right now where we can contend, but it's a long process. It's a long process. We don't have that shortcut of signing a really good free agent. The Raptors just don't have the luxury of signing that free agent in the offseason. It happens every year. We get our hopes up, and it doesn't quite materialize itself. And the 2019 championship didn't just happen. It was a process. It took the better part of a decade to get us in position for something like that to happen. And I feel like they were kind of at the starting line again, where we have to start that marathon to get there again. And Raptors fans, we can't be spoiled here. Obviously, we had a great run. We had a great era there, but we need to realize that we're not quite in that, we the North type of era. Obviously, we still the North, but we're not really in that era anymore. And we need to kind of transition ourselves into a season where, it's going to be another transition year probably, and we're going to see how we can position ourselves. And it's going to be a process to get better. But I'm going to trust this young core to develop, and I really am going to trust the front office to help this team reach their potential. And to help reach their potential, it's going to be a bit of a longer process. We're not going to go position ourselves to win a championship this year, but maybe in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years, it is absolutely possible. Winning a championship is so difficult, and that is why there are so many franchises who haven't done it. But Masai Ujiri was the architect, again, of the Raptors team that did that. and he wants to go do it again. He wants to go win another championship in Toronto. And the key is he wants to win. He always says he wants to win, but the key word again, he wants to do it in Toronto. Masai Ujiri is here to stay with the Toronto Raptors. I could not be happier. You should be just as happy. I'm excited for the future of this team. So how did you guys take the news of Masai Ujiri re-signing? What did you make of it? Let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, because that wraps up for me for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are still, be sure to hit that like button. Smash that like button for Masai Ujiri's return to the team. Also, Ken Burt's return, which we'll have a video for tomorrow. It really goes a long way to helping the channel with that YouTube algorithm, and also showcase to me that you made it to the end of the video. You can also check out our Twitch, twitch.tv/amateursports, where every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, we break down all the basketball events going on, and we do some Q&As. We're chatty. We get chat involved a lot, and you can come check it out. The link in the description. Also, subscribe to the channel on a road to 6,000 subscribers. We just hit 5K, but we are not stopping anytime soon. Big things coming for the channel. Thank you guys so much for the support that you give me. Other videos by the channel you may enjoy, and always remember, at the end of the day, believe what I say. If you disagree, that is okay. Enjoy the grind, and I'll see you again next time for another video.